At Mount Sinai, the Israelites camped at the foot of the great mountain. God had saved them from Egypt, provided food and water in the desert, and now he was ready to teach them how to live as his special people. On the mountain, God spoke to Moses and gave him his holy commandments. These laws showed the people how to love God and how to live rightly with one another. Here were the 10 Commandments. You shall have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. God reminded his people that he alone is the true God, greater than all false idols. You shall not make for yourself an idol. Exodus 24. They were not to bow to statues or images, but only worship the living God. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Exodus 27. God's name is holy, to be spoken with respect and love. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Exodus 28. One day each week the people were to rest and honor God together. Honor your father and your mother. Exodus 20:12. Children were to respect their parents, so family life would be blessed. You shall not murder. Exodus 20:13. They must value life given by God. You shall not commit adultery. Exodus 20:14. They were to keep their promises in marriage and live in faithfulness. You shall not steal. Exodus 20:15. God's people must not take what does not belong to them. You shall not give false testimony. Exodus 20:16. They must speak the truth and not tell lies about others. You shall not covet. Exodus 20:17. They should not envy what others have, but be thankful for God's gifts. When God spoke these words, there was thunder, lightning, the sound of a trumpet, and the mountain covered in smoke. The people trembled in fear and stood at a distance, saying to Moses, "Speak to us yourself and we will listen, but do not have God speak to us or we will die." Exodus 20:18-19. Moses told them, "Do not be afraid. God has come to test you so that the fear of him will keep you from sinning." Exodus 20:20. Then God gave more instructions about building an altar and worshiping only him. The 10 Commandments were written by God himself on stone tablets, so that his people would never forget them. Exodus 31:18. The Israelites now had a clear guide to live by. God was not only their rescuer, he was their lawgiver and teacher, showing them how to walk in his ways. This story teaches children that God gives us rules for our good. Just like parents give rules to keep children safe, God's commandments help us love him and others. His laws are gifts that show us the best way to live. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more. Thank you.